Welcome back to Views with Hughes, your agenda for news. This is Jerome Hughes, and if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and also click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. All right, so I'm pretty sure a lot of you might have heard about this by now, but James Gunn, and he also took to Twitter about this. He says Variety here is reporting that James Gunn acknowledges fan movements in the statement promising DC's biggest story ever told across film and TV. So we're not going to get much into the article itself, but we're just going to talk about the tweets that's posted up here. So he tweeted that he said here, open up Twitter at the end of a long creative weekend to see how many tweets to hashtag save the legends of tomorrow and hashtag release the Ayer cut and fan support for other DC projects over the years. The majority of these requests were enthusiastic and respectful. Okay. So then he also went on to, it goes on to further detail talking about how both the hashtags of release the Ayer cut and save legends of tomorrow comes as the organization DC Films and Warner Brothers Discovery is among fans to demand particular projects from DC has become a commonplace on the internet. It's been like that for years, actually, way before James Gunn came in the picture. Okay. It's been like that for years, ever since released the Snyder Cut with Justice League. All right. So it's like right at this point, it's like the Snyderverse is being ignored, and at least in my opinion, but a lot of people don't like it, and I'm fine with that. But I love the Snyder Cut, and it's like Snyder's most of his movies. Okay. But getting back to the point, Legends of Tomorrow was canceled by the CW in April 2022, excuse me, without being renewed for an 8th season, sparking calls for revival. Meanwhile, demand for a director's cut of 2016's Suicide Squad, you know, the one with Will Smith in it, and the PG-13, you know, and it was dubbed the Ayer cut, okay, for director David Ayer. So it's like, I remember that when they talked about it long ago, they felt that, you know, since AT&T made Warner Brothers go ahead and let Zack Snyder finish his cut of Justice League, why not go ahead and do the Ayer cut of the Suicide Squad or Suicide Squad for 2016, you know? And it's been reignited, especially after Warner Brothers commissioned new edition of Justice League in the form of Zack Snyder's cut Justice League, like I said, okay? Now, Gunn didn't really promise any particular response to either movement, but he did emphasize the belief in the benefits of opening a dialogue with the fans, okay? So in other words, this may lead to him actually believing or applying the principle the customer is always right, you know? But I digress, you know? And with that being said, like, is he actually being honest about it? Is he being upfront about it, you know? And then he also continues, says, although our ability to interact on Twitter has been lessened due to the workload of our new positions, we are listening and open to everything as we embark on this journey, and will continue to do so for the next few years. Here's my thing. Oh, let me finish this up first. Gunn continued, but our initial focus is on the story going forward, hammering out the new DCEU, and telling the biggest story ever told across multiple films, television shows, and animated projects. So here's my thing. For years, we've been succumbed to fake likes, fake ratings, fake approvals, you know, fake positive ratings, I mean. And if they're able to go ahead and get people out from the company, go ahead and be like create body counts, they can actually hire people who are actually reaching out or keeping attuned to the social media, seeing how the fans feel about this or that, and then go ahead and apply it to their movies. Okay. But I digress. I could be wrong. Oh, well, but that's just my thought. Okay. So, yeah, like, do you all think that James Gunn is actually genuine when it comes to this? Do you think he really feels that way? Because me, I want to say he does, but at the same time, it's like I've been as a fan, I've been burned before, just like many all of you others out there, those of you who are watching. Like I felt burned by, you know, in the past, you know, by the different executives and producers and all that, saying, well, this movie's really going to be good. You're going to be right. We're going to love it, honest. And I fell for it. Okay. That was a few years ago. But then right around 2020, that's when my eyes were open, okay, to what was actually happening and being put out there from in the movies, shows, so on and so forth. And then whenever Then whenever, you know, I hear executives or producers or directors of movies saying it's not woke, it doesn't have this or that, they're just lying. I don't believe them. Prime example, what's his name? You have the showrunners of Rings of Power, and you also have when Masters of the Universe came out on Netflix. Okay, now Kevin Smith, he said that none of these things are happening there when different YouTubers actually put out there the different leaks that were given to them about what was rumored to be what was rumored, and then they're not. They even say that they're not really saying, but they say that they got it from the sources, and it's just rumored. You know, and Kevin Smith called them all liars. And what happened when Masters of the Universe premiered on Netflix? It went on. It proved them right, and it proved him wrong. He was proved to be a liar. Okay, so even though we got David Zaslav at the helm and everything, and he hired James Gunn as well as Safran to be the leaders of DC Films. It's like, will they be forced to conform to what the Hollywood elites want them to do, you know? Or will they actually develop a backbone and stand against them and give us what the fans want, what we want? All right. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And also, if I went wrong anywhere in the video, go ahead and make the correction in the comments below. As a matter of fact, in the last two videos, when I talked about Black Adam being banned in China, I did get some responses where people believe I went wrong in the video. And I also I did make corrections, but I stated how, you know, I addressed and gave them responses to their claims about certain things. Okay. So if you feel I went wrong anywhere in this video, go ahead and provide me with the corrections in the comments below, or what you feel are the corrections below that's needed. Also, if you want to add additional points to my to the video, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. And also, I want to know what your thoughts are, how y'all feel about this, okay? So if you enjoy what I put out there from this video, go ahead, smash the like button, and also share it everywhere across social media. And if you enjoyed all my content that I put out there, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, and also click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. Until then, peace.